Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, SunshinehazeCo. As you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it's time for a new moon reading. This time around we are looking at the Scorpio new moon, which is covering the month of November. Before I get started, please excuse the background noise. I got nail polish on my hand. I was really trying to... So which one did I smudge is the question. You guys, I was not prepared to do readings today. I have writing on my hand. I've got nail polish all over my hand. I might be ashy, who knows? But looking at the month of November, I wanted to get these out for when November hits. Looking at the month of November, and this video is for the Scorpio sun, moon, and or rising. Before I do get started with your reading, if you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box. As usual, this is going to be the typical 4-card spread. First card looking at the energies that you're dealing with or coming into during this month. Any crossing energies or obstacles that you might be facing during the month of November underneath your lunar influence. And as we're dealing with Scorpio energy, looking at where you need to duck off and, do some work. And as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread, okay? So let's just get started. The first card I've got coming up in the spread for you, I'm really trying to figure out what nail I smudged with the nail polish. There's so many, I think I found it, guys. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. I was gonna say, so many places it could have been. You've got transmute coming up in the position of your energy for the month of November, for this lunar cycle, for your lunar cycle, which this makes a lot of sense popping up here. You guys are in your new year. You're starting your solar return, so you're coming into new spaces, new chapters, new places, new energies. And with that being said, that means that certain things that no longer work for you, or certain habits or certain situations that just don't do it for you, that you're not in alignment with anymore, it's time for you to either, work through those things and release them, or harness the energy in regards to what you've learned from these situations and transmute it in order to come into this new chapter like the best version of you that you could possibly want to be, if that makes sense. This card popping up here, Scorpio, does come with a little bit of this energy of not wanting to let go, and kind of like the snake, staying close to the ground, staying close to what you know. But with this being the transmute card, and with this being 44 here, it's a very powerful energy. You've got this energy of, the universe, the angels, God, whatever you believe in is with you. They're with you. They're guiding you. And in order for you to be in the spaces and places that you need to be in, you've got to release or transmute some energies in certain situations. So Scorpio, as you come into this new year of yours, I'm not going to be surprised if, like y'all's fellow Scorpio brother says, nothing was the same. I wouldn't be surprised if you look back at your life a couple months prior to now, and then a couple months in the future, and you're going to be like, wow, everything is different. So much has changed. And I think it's important for you guys to know that in order for that to happen, you do have to transmute some energies, okay? You got a lot of powerful numerology here in your spread. The next card that you have coming up is in the position of any crossing energies or obstacles. Sorry, we're in the afternoon now, and the sun is not in my face, but it's in my deck. But I like the aspect of the sun shining down on y'all's spread, with it being, your birthdays and everything. Oh, happy birthday, Scorpios, by the way. Anyways, so in the crossing position, in the possible obstacles that you could be facing during the month of November, you've got Ogun Faraya. And I could have butchered that, but I don't think I butchered it too bad. But this literally not transmutes. It's funny, I meant to say translates, but Transmutation is important, apparently. Faraya. I don't know, y'all. This this translates to scrap metal. So what I pick up here with this card, especially with it being in a crossing position, is as you are trying to come into these new spaces, trying to work through your energies, the things that you kind of, like I said earlier, are not in alignment with anymore are kind of still lingering around. They're kind of still hanging around like scrap metal. And you got to be mindful, because with scrap metal, that could be dangerous. Niggas, excuse me, sorry guys. Y'all could get tetanus and shit, or, you know, you could cut yourself, or, you know, you could fall over something. Like, these are things that are kind of just clutter, just kind of in the way. And this is in regards to your life right now. So what have you shed? What have you worked through? What have you worked through? Sorry. I try so hard to censor myself, and I'm really bad at it. What have you worked through? What have you released that you haven't really cleared out, so to speak, if that makes sense? Keep in mind that Saturn is also still in Capricorn, and if you watch my videos, or if you're hip, or if you know me, you know that one of my sayings for this time is, you know, crumbling foundations in order to clear out space and make way for new pillars. So the foundations, I feel like, Scorpio, for you have crumbled in a good way, but I feel like you haven't necessarily cleared out the space to make way for your new pillars. You've got to clear out space during this next month of November, Scorpio. You're not going to be able to transmute any energy or transform or ascend into new spaces, new places, and new energies if you are, you know, kicking it in the dumps with all of the has-beens and could-haves and should-haves and would-haves and what-ifs, and this is not it for me anymore. You know, Scorpio, this crossing energy, you can always turn into an upright position. However, with this card, I kind of just say we want to make it like it's just not there. So clear things out, whatever baggage that you feel like you've released, Scorpio. And you guys got to be mindful of this, especially y'all, because you'll do the work, and then in true Scorpio fashion, you'll just walk around and take pride in the fact that you've done the work. But did you have a cleanup crew? You didn't. You are your cleanup crew, and sometimes you Scorpios forget that. So with that being said, you have to be your cleanup crew. Whatever you have released, whatever you've worked through, whatever baggage you have gotten rid of, look around. Is it lingering? You might not be carrying it, but is it lingering? If it's lingering, it's time to clear some shit out, okay? This transmute message is very strong for you guys, Scorpio. There's some major changes that are coming in for you, or that need to be made if you haven't already started making them, okay? Next card is in the position of your energy, Scorpio, and this is where you need to duck off and, you know, diligently work. You've got the Petro Mambo. This is the Queen of Fire in this deck, and in this particular deck, this card comes with this energy of knowing exactly what moves to make. Scorpio, you are water. You are intuitive. Your spirit leads you. You're led by your emotions. You're led by your feelings. You're led by what you feel is supposed to be going on. And Scorpio, you know, we might hate to say it, but you're rarely ever wrong. So tap into that energy. Although this is fire, Scorpio, your intuition leads you into being able to spark this fire. You know what needs to be done. You know what needs to happen. You know what you need to get rid of, what you need to clear out in order for this transmutation to take place. So you've got to tap into that Queen of Fire, that Petro Mambo energy, and make the moves that you feel like and you genuinely, truly, honestly feel like will be best for you. And I think right now is a good time to say it's okay. I know people say this about Scorpios on the shadow side, that y'all could be a little selfish, but listen, it's your birthday. Live your best life. It's about you right now, Scorpio. So if you got to make some changes that might cause some people to take some L's in the long run, and they're only taking L's if they're not doing the work that they need to be doing. But if you got to make some changes that, you know, kind of moves you in that direction of cutting your losses, so to speak, do that. It's okay. You know what you got to do. You know what you got to clear out. You know what baggage needs to be, you know, actually tossed in the dumpster and done away with, as opposed to just sitting in the trash can stinking up the house. This Petro Mambo, Scorpio, I think is also a reminder saying, coming back into your solar return with that fire energy, it's time to get back to you. It's time to do what works for you, what is best for you. And I feel like a lot of you Scorpios, especially with that water energy, you put a lot of energy into your work and into other people and into other situations and things that you care about. But it's okay to be a little selfish right now. Happy birthday, shit. do your thing, make the moves that need to be made, that you know need to be made, and see how the next year of life unfolds for you. Okay. I'm gonna say that it's gonna turn out pretty successful. All right, last card in your spread, Scorpio, is in the position of the soul message, and you've got peace. I don't know if the sun is taking us out, but I think y'all can see that. You've got peace here. Another 5 energy, 23 breaking down into 5. I don't know if I told y'all this scrap metal card is a 5, the 5 of air in that New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck, but this is a soul message. This is something extra for you to take away with you from the spread. And I think this coming up here says, Scorpio, no matter what kind of crazy, hectic moves or selfish moves you feel like you may have to make in order for you to get rid of this energy here, it's okay, because in the long run, again, as if y'all watch my videos, I say it again, even though I haven't said it in this video, if you watch my videos, I say everything in divine timing. Everything happens when it should, as it should, and how it should. Scorpio, you make those moves that you know need to be made. Clear out the shit that you know needs to be cleared out in order for you to tap into this energy, in order for you to transmute with your new solar return, in order with you to change with the season, to change with your season, your fixed energy, and you will find peace. You'll see that everything happening, everything transpiring for you right now, Scorpio, all the changes that are being made in your life, whether you feel like they're by your hand or whether you feel like it's the universe taking over, understand that it's all happening to bring you into this peaceful position, into this place of contentment. And I think you guys are going to have a pretty good year, especially if it's starting off like this. Good change coming in for you. All right, Scorpio, that is your reading. Happy birthday. I hope that resonated with you. If you feel like you need some more insight or have any questions, feel free to drop them down below, or you can book a reading with me. I've got my shop link down below as well. Check out the Scorpio Lunar Cycle video too, talking about the collective energies that we'll be dealing with for the month of November. And we're also having some retrogrades, specifically Mercury, also in your sign. So watch that video too. Prepare. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.